Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And before we run into this morning's topic, just want to say that a few persons have reached out to me inquiring about donations to the channel. If you feel pleased and you feel a mind to donate to the channel, you can cash app me at My Opinion TV. I'll put it in the description for you. So if you feel free and feel a mind to donate to this channel, you can cash app me at My Opinion TV. Now this morning we want to look at a story that is back and forth. It's between Daryl Vaz, Peter Bunting, and the former U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, Donald Tapia. And the question we ask this morning is who we are to believe. We don't know who to believe based on what's taking place. Nationwide has been breaking a series of stories on this issue. And I'm going to read from the Jamaica Gleaner. It says, former National Security Minister Peter Bunting has released a statement categorically denying accusation in the revocation of the United States visa of Daryl Vaz. Former U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, Donald Tapia, had said Bunting had asked for Vaz to be investigated. According to Bunting, visa revocation is solely the purview of the United States government. The revocation of Mr. Vaz's visa continues to engage serious issues as it relates to integrity in the public's life. That was what Bunting said. Now, let me say this. At no point did they say Peter Bunting asked for the revocation of Daryl Vaz's visa. What was said was that Peter Bunting asked for Daryl Vaz to be investigated. So I don't understand, and someone could enlighten me as it relates to the whole story, whether Peter Bunting categorically asked for Daryl Vaz's visa to be revoked, or he asked for Daryl Vaz to be investigated. But based on what I read from the former U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, he asked for Vaz to be investigated. It never said that he asked for Vaz's visa to be revoked. Last week, Vaz received a B1, B2 visitor's visa with a rare waiver. And it was Sir P that I was listening to, and he shed some light on the quality of that visa. And when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah. It made the situation a little bit uncomfortable because it painted Daryl Vaz as a trafficker or someone who has links to traffic of illegal substance. Right? Now, I can tell you, since all of that, Vaz from yesterday has received a diplomatic visa, a 5-year diplomatic visa. But listen, this is why people will believe Tapia. Before Daryl Vaz got the diplomatic visa, Tapia came forth and said so. Tapia also said Daryl Vaz was wronged by the United States consulars in Washington, and the reason they gave him the visa, the B1, B2 visa, was to cover up their wrongs. And when he said that, he said very shortly, in short order, Daryl Vaz will receive his diplomatic visa. Now we have seen and we have heard that he has gotten back his diplomatic visa yesterday. So, based on Tapia's utterances, people would maybe want to believe Tapia more, because instantly he said Vaz was wronged by the United States Consul, and he had written to the people there, and Daryl Vaz eventually got a visa. He said that they were covering up their wrongs, and then immediately after he said Daryl Vaz will soon get back his diplomatic visa, which he got yesterday. So it seems as if Tapia know what's going on. Now, what Peter Bunting has said was that during his tenure as Minister of National Security, all his meetings with representatives of the U.S. Embassy in Jamaica or the State Department were official engagement. Now, what we are seeing is a situation where you're wondering who is behind the whole story behind Daryl Vaz losing his visa. What was the intended purpose? Is it a case where persons were just against Daryl Vaz, or did these people have legitimate concerns, or it's a situation that someone was just totally bad mind? I don't know. I'm just saying. But this situation looks kind of funny. It smells funny, because if at no point there was no concrete evidence that suggested Daryl Vaz was involved in trafficking, or there was any reason to believe that he's someone that could be questioned in these regards, why was hearsay taken for him to lose his visa? Now, not only did Daryl Vaz lose his visa, but his wife also lost her visa. As you know, how these things operate, once it affects you, more than likely it will affect your next of kin. Now, it is just unfortunate, and I'm watching this situation played out, because Tapia is making some serious allegations. Bunting's statement to me is a little bit on the weaker side. Daryl Vaz remains silent, apart from coming out and saying, he has nothing more to disclose, right? But Tapia have made it clear. Dr. Horace Chang, and I heard these things on Nationwide. Dr. Horace Chang has also said that he contacted the head of MOCA, and the head of MOCA is saying Peter Bunting did not do such thing. So right now in the public's domain, everybody is wondering who to believe. Should we believe Tapia, or should we believe Bunting? Well, the guess is as good as mine. You can all read the stories online and let me know what you think. But at this point, I think a lot of questions are left unanswered. And Tapia seems as if he's on the path where he's not keeping silent. He's speaking up about it. Well, it's not only Daryl Vaz also lost his visa, Philip Paul also lost his. So you'd want to know maybe what's behind Philip Paul's situation too, because these things just smell fishy at the start and in the middle of it right now. But I'll be following this story closely and I always give you my opinion as it relates to what I think. You can think differently, you can have your own opinion, and you can let me know in the comment section as long as it's respectful. But for now, as I said, I'm monitoring that situation, I'm reading up about it, and I'll give you my opinion as soon as more information is out there. But for now, take care. Look out for a loved one, look out for a family member, look out for the children, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.